Welcome back to yet another episode of Streethouse, and as usual, I am your host, Lucie JR, and in today's episode, it's a very interesting one. We're going straight to the Hollywood of Malawi and Blantyre, to be specific, of course, in Bangwe. Find out who our guest for Who Is today is, because it's very, very hot. And kicking off our show today with music here coming in from Gwamba, featuring Saints. It's a brand new tune, and this one is called Gada. Let's check it out.
The way she follow me all over, I see she wants to take over. Then I kapanga make over, kalinganga no letting go. The way she follow me all over, I see she wants to take over. Then I kapanga make over, kalinganga no letting go.
Ndikakuona ngati mwina ndikuhage, ndikakusowa ngati mwina ndikusake, ndikamavaya ngati mwina ndikutrapo, ndichimwisa maganizo ofunika ndikulape. Ndiwe mkazi wa bo, ndiwe type yanga, ndikakhala palow, ndiwe hype yanga. Anakulenga kuti ukhale mlife yanga, nkazala ndaboma baby uzakhala vice wanga. Ndikamacheza kamangoti koma gwamba, usamapite ndikumva kukoma gwamba. Ukungotoka usayika koma gwamba, ukoza kundichisa olo ndili mukoma gwamba. Chibale bale mayo mayo katengeka nane nane mayo mayo nde bas chibale bale mayo mayo katengeka nane nane ayeyeye.
The way she follow me all over, I see she wants to take over. Then I kapanga make over, kalinganga no letting go. The way she follow me all over, I see she wants to take over. Then I kapanga make over, kalinganga no letting go. Gada gada gada, skata skata skata, mada mada mada, kagwera mo ne dagwera mo bas. Gada gada gada, skata skata skata, mada mada mada, kagwera mo ne dagwera mo bas.
Ndakhala pasuona list ya my best things, hase humandibanda ngati Hastings. Count you twice powelenga my blessings, fane woyo hukufunika investing. Bas chibale bale mayo mayo katengeka nane nane mayo mayo nde bas chibale bale mayo mayo katengeka nane nane ayeyeye.
The way she follow me all over, I see she wants to take over. Then I kapanga make over, kalinganga no letting go. The way she follow me all over, I see she wants to take over. Then I kapanga make over, kalinganga no letting go. Gada gada gada, skata skata skata, mada mada mada, kagwera mo ne dagwera mo bas. Gada gada gada, skata skata skata, mada mada mada, kagwera mo ne dagwera mo bas.
All right, welcome back. And as I said earlier, our guest for Who Is quite the interesting one, a character and a half, if you ask me. And he's coming in from Hollywood. He's very well loved in society. Nyimbo zake ndezilipenda paliponse. You cannot go kunemba hudili yonse osamba nyimbo ya ameniyu. And he is none other than Zonke Too Fresh. He's with us in the house.
Yeah. Jump. You know what it is. Yeah.
Well, welcome, man.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah.
I think it's been a while. Chase and
Yeah.
It's good. Good what we are, Lori.
I just have to. I just have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
All
like
right.
to.
So first things first.
Yeah.
Take us through who is Zonke Too Fresh. What is Zonke your real name?
Yeah. Probably Zonke. That's my real name. The
Okay.
only thing that we did some adapt into it is that Too Fresh part.
Okay.
But then I go by the name Zaitwa Zonke Mahone. Like
Oh.
that's the real name of it.
Zonke Zaitwa.
Yeah. Zaitwa Zonke Mahone.
Where's that from?
Tumbuka. I'm from Tumbuka side, Kunzimba, you know.
Okay.
So my grandpa's name was Zonke. So we added it into it, Kudibas, you know, started using the name because in actual words we say we Zaitwa Zonke, meaning to say Zaitwa is Zonse. Nah, it's Zigomo, but then Zonke means Zonse, so it's Mozonse Zigomo.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's actually a good name.
yeah.
All right, so how did you get into music? You were Zon Too Fresh because we started hearing about you. You started blowing up very, very, not too recently, but it's been a while since you've been in music.
It's been a while.
When did you actually start?
Actually, as my starting point, I wouldn't say
before
everything.
I love music.
I think ninga kumbukire bobo because that's been too far kwambiri because I think from 2018 tinazodi tikuyimba, but I went to studio that was around 2019. That's when I recorded my first song, and the same year, which is Ndima Funidwa, but then the same year it happened kuti tinaga imbaso nyimbo yina that was umonese. Yeah, it has to be 2019. Tina Ijambula, like that was my first video. It was good, and I would say I was surprised. It was overwhelming because it started in the January. Okay, I have to break it down.
Yeah, please. This is why you're here, man.
Yeah. Ifeo, as in Kubangu, we singing in the Foyambirida, but then we were the first people. Mukaela kama 2019 to 2022 kubwelesa old school into fashion. It was me and my friends like bringing it back.
The style,
the old school vibe.
In those different
that was us. That was me and my friends as in our team, and we went live on NBC by that time. And we used that opportunity. I gave them my song, so it's like moro. Timayimbo was like, oh, ndinuka cool. So inali muga seko gari gambiti kameneka jabu. That's when tina bwira no zonka old school chan. So tina yendera kumbuyo wa old school.
That's another way to actually get into it.
So I think from that first before timayimba no basi ma school mu chan and I used to drop some bars, my freestyle. I was kind of rapper.
So you were a rapper then?
I was.
But Google and we search Zonke Too Fresh. One of the things that come up is that you're a dancehall artist. Did you know that?
Whoa.
Did you know that? On your
no, I didn't know that, but then I feel like I was a dancehall kind of vibe person.
So we're looking at old school. We're looking at dancehall. And now we're looking at Afro pop. My transition and
that's why even right now I don't know what to remember Jambajani because you'd be like Zonke. Remember Jani, my guy. That's a good I don't know what to remember Jani, I don't know. But then
Alright, so who would you say inspired your sound? Tikamamba sound jagoya as Zonke. It sounds very different. You know, this is Malawian. What's going on here? This doesn't sound very Malawian, but the language is Malawian. So where did you actually get that sound, and how did you discover it?
I feel like it took me time. It took me time. Seeing it just came up in the right, because I remember I had my words. I want to be there, but then I just wanted Kuri. Is that kind of Blantyre, like the whole country, Malawi, isn't invaded, so I had to note the difference. So I understand, as a musician, you have to have your own style, your voice, because you buy your voice space in the music industry. That's what every person has to take care of. As an artist, because it's art. I'm a vina. But then what's the difference? So there are different types of dancing. You get? So I wanted Negarusa voice. Negangori. Someone has to know this is okay, come on, wait. It's him. So I had Kumabanga, back and back trainer. Mvana nima producer zanga sete banga banja baosha nduzo jojira pang tadien nayo no matala baba yinde ya elipopo. So we worked we have to be different. that's why I think it was easy. Not easy, but then it was a good way and a good space. I brought Tina Yaga, Josiana, and people started,
loving that.
Yeah, loving it and copying from it. So I was like, yeah,
so
we
people
good.
are copying from you. Would you say people are copying from you?
Yeah, I would say
copying from you?
I wouldn't say, man. I'm singing
No.
Yo,
it's plagiarism.
Oh, yeah,
it's a crime.
No, it's not a crime.
Okay, it's not a crime, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. Come
you have
on,
to own your stuff.
Yeah, probably we thought of it. Could he?
So who's copying you?
No, I know.
Who is copying you?
People are there. We're
not afraid. Who is copying you? This is a place of no fear. There's nothing to fear. Nobody's gonna come for you. Dindani.
Could I say Dindani awosha menu? Komandana muzimu,
I say I wash. Dindani. I say I'm going to stick on you with this one.
Alright, I would say I wouldn't say names, yeah?
Okay.
But I would say
give me a hint, maybe a tag.
Okay, the hint is
the tag.
Haven't you in recent songs, you feel like my guy. Is this not Zonke?
There are a couple of artists that I have in mind that they've got that that you have as well.
Yeah, simple. Let's stop it from there.
We should stop there?
Yeah, if you know, Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna circle around this again later on.
I bet. Sharp.
All right. So, who is it that you grew up listening to when it comes to music? Well, guys are old school, but
yeah,
how old school are you going back as old school?
I would say I grew up like in a classic. He's Ngola, Gwamba, Lulu, Precious Namadingo. Yeah. And yeah, this was my guys. I mean, my wonder one baby, like Kulo is a nyimbo zao. No, not really old school.
I was about to ask you, okay, how old are you?
Nah. Man, that time, Tidu Gary, secondary school. Yeah. And we grew up man the R&B, in Chris Brown, and Chris Blizzard and do black like
what
do you I tend to get the black up and I used to listen to Sakodi from Ghana. Used to rap Kwambiri Matala. So and I could listen to my Funyeda songs. My brother would, we sounded and so it was just a mixture. In there, I'm not centered on one part. Couldn't remember I can switch, like I can drop Zamaviano, I can drop dance, I can drop rap, but then people answer a very rap, but I guess love. Yeah, we'll be dropping soon. We'll be dropping EP this November.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably check it out. You're gonna like it.
I'm waiting on that.
Yeah,
we're listening to Zonke from to rapping
to dancing.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so comparing music,
Diabanova.
I feel like there's a huge difference, when it comes to how an artist comes up in the game, especially with that blowy.
Yeah.
Karigari is makanga is mavuti yako. And Panoba, it seems very easy for my artist kuri awere a blowy. What do you think are some of the factors kuri awanga contribute kuri my artist kariguri? It's easier for them kuri blowing.
Yeah, bro. I would say kuri on that question, yeah. Actually, the question was sentence, but then on that, I have to choose ways, because I have different opinion on that. Yeah,
go ahead.
Like Kalikalero, and Tomadi's mafuda kwambiri, but still more. Even right now, it's really hard for an upcoming artist to be heard out there. Like it's really, really hard because I've seen it and I've been there as well. When I turn out, there's been a change from 2022 to 2024, right? But then it's not simple for Kamfano Gogodi from the street, Vege Yanjani to the upper level. My guy, this is okay,
What are the challenges? I mean, Magumana now,
challenge, I think. Okay. The first challenge is you yourself as an artist, Muntu. You want it to happen real quick. Okay, I want to be in it. Nufuna bro is, nufuna chuge. So that zima so as an artist, you don't work because you have to sit down and work. You get? As in kuti ndifuna yani. Ndifuna ndipange yani and my fans anga. Because you have to create the fan base.
Yeah.
That's the point number one. You have to do. You have to create fan base. Muntu mene udupanga udaze kumvela. So wapanga ufuna ze kumvela ja. But then ufuna umayona meja. I feel like kuti umayina kuti one upanga understand kuti zinthu zingangochitika pamene ukufunira pompo. You still have to work. You have to be patient. China chichonse chimachipanga handle more calm down because I would say with it I would want to that ndifuna ndi nyimbo ine imvekeka pena pake it will need connection you get because mfano what the upcoming artist sakuzo kuti timafika kubanje so you have to raise into zija kuti how can I approach muntu wapa TV kuti nyimbo yanga aipange play, how can I approach muntu wapa radio because you don't know that umupezeka wanyamuka uvaya kumene kuja they're telling you we don't do this, we follow this no mazona ngata ntaja ukhomelela because you didn't understand mayona let's say you have weka uzikhazike phansi then wona ukuthi
usitsutse
okay tibange chan but then panoba with the internet izinto bizuma zaoneka ngati zili simpler because you can drop chintu choti ndijabo you will get recognized by people komaso you have to understand ukuthi zimene zinchitikira wina wake it cannot be it cannot happen to you the same way you get because until natha ngobeza lelo achuka you know mwina nathu angwapanga post then you expecting kuti zaende so yanje kuti anthu azangopanga post no mayona so ibizuri imakhayeneyo but then panoba it's a bit simpler with internet ilipo yanjani but then we changing to better side. Yeah
all right, so I like that you mentioned kuti anthu amakhala ma process osiyana and you know pamakhala ma artist ena kuti amafuna kuti zinthu zichitika pompo. There've been instances like that in the public, you know, we've seen various artists calling out my DJs kuti sawufuna DJ nyimbo yathu sawufuna tipange premiere. What are your thoughts on Nkaningati's videos also?
Yeah, on that part, you as an artist, you have to be patient, you know? When I do invest, because I would say, if I was into that, like those kind of stuff, but I had to understand, I had to follow Ngilayo. Okay, because Mutsangango wele, I know you have to know kuti timapanga banji zintu. So Mutsangango pay so you can't just go parliament. You have to follow the standards. So the same way kuwapanga upload my DJs aja. You have to follow kuti chimajideka ndijana manene. Anyimbo tumatumizira munjira yote. So sukutumiza munjira imene jayo. How da apanga banja. Mwaona? Then at the end you feel like anthu ajandola kwisa. Mweona mutinda malawisa but then iwe waonikira pamene kuti chachitika ndejani does your song qualify bobo because Alien said I'm a menya hit song.
Alien said
Alien said in their hearts you have my hit song you know you have my hit song and I would come right in there bobo but then via outside you know kuti sina fikira anthu munjira meno marani umaganiza so you have to work on your understanding muntu uzikaudi okay, you're doing it for the people, not you're doing it as in for my DJs, ukamemba nyimbo kwaimbira anthu so kwaimbira ma TV presenter or my radio people. So that has to keep you going up. Okay, that's the key.
Okay. So you are an artist as well. And artist kind of hit song. Right? Have you obviously you've had that instance where you thought I need to hit song. Have you ever gone to someone? Do you go to people rather? Would you know what do you think about this song? Studio record bass
mais because inende amarusa nyimbo ya timakata ni nyimbo yomosi I shouldn't lie timakata ni nyimbo zingabo so we plan good okay tituluse itiyo you know baba tituluse I guy this situation so you can't just drop nyimbo in this situation umeona situation ibwela more than baba it's summer tita udroba nyimbo yovina ababa ndi nthawi yoti mwakuti ya Easter tita udroba nyimbo ya gospel I think that's the logic komano kumbali ya ineyo timapanga ncho most of the time tikamemba nyimbo chendo tikhale ndi mabale my friends tiunikire kuti my guy are we good kuti tikutulusa because at the end we don't muna chintu china chake chichitike my friends ajandamena makhawo kuti they are affected kwambiri mwina than ine because it's like nyimbo iru more. But then we good if you see that.
Bali beba mena na uza ukuda Zonke apa ndemo apa. This is trash.
I don't know. But I don't know. Kumano tima we take time kubanga release project.
Okay.
Yeah, we do take time kwambi. And mwina sujina cause I had school going on, yeah.
Okay.
Then mavao geri.
Okay.
You know? I will the degree holder.
Hey.
The degree holder. So yeah, timavanga tena busy gandi geri. So dika busy gandi geri. So the time music studio in my cheaper ways. Sanga mena tipangeza geri zo guy, you know what is in za mwabondabo, yeah. There's a time would ba sumaka with mutuzi banga zinto zina. So timapanga guys men also. Then right now we're back in studio, we're cooking. So the dropper so dropper. Komano digama dropper to me la bit yuni gire guy with my guy. Is it okay? And Raja got AI ripo kapene yi ikaigonzi ni bagu about we went back ukata kai once. I know shaka na isa doroge. Definitely makangana because in nimatoku ifira ina yake kena goja sawa ifira mini okay tenti ambe mini. That's what we do.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, so one of the recent songs that you put out Bagadiba was Vote.
Yeah, Vote.
Vote is a very interesting song. I could say, Woody, it's something that we never seen at your age group talking about quite a lot, you know, when it comes to maybe somehow politics, kind of politics, Komano, how do you see, what role do you think Woody Ajinyamata when it comes to Ndali after singing the song?
Yep, I would say Kuti. The song wasn't into politics as such. You get? Because if you understand it, it talks about love as in a relationship, yeah? Because like people date, you know, when people are dating, as in I'm talking but then audience deep down muntima market amazozore ineyo man. And many niggas are quite yeah, that's the story of Vote. I'm trying to invest and I guess I'm investing to date because it's like that was just me trying to tell a story. You know, like you're trying to grab attention to the people, yeah. As my lazy danger, Ntawi ya campaign and your madam pent. You know, like people be like, oh. Now we're running into campaign thing, but then no.
But why is
it's
so
a metaphor.
Timely?
It's a metaphor because it's like
it's so timely with our season.
Pamakala Ntayori goes into there with our you know, that's the time. Okay, you know, boys are getting ready, they would somebody like we have presses around the minute in my end. So it was like a place you do say with the manage no matter what the direction can use a basket then we'll get into relationship. You know, it's like this is my vote, this is my choice, you know. That's the same way you vote for a person because the choice and that's the same reason you getting engaged. It's a choice. You didn't have voted for this one, no matter what. So that was the story of it.
All right, that's a very interesting concept.
Thank you so much.
All right, so when it comes to my concept, while we're still on the issue of concepts, do you have a ghostwriter? Do you write yourself?
Nah. I like myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I like myself.
What do you think about ghostwriters, though?
I feel like this is a bubble. This my ghostwriter. I told him by you yeah.
Zonke, I have a song, but I think your voice would be nice on this song. Would you take it?
Yeah, I can tell you. But
But
then I had to see what the nyimbo you come back. You know, I had the vomit, did you feel this way? But then most of the times I feel like I'm a funny to a quantity, you know, because I'm sangale nyimbo sanga ganize. So my voice job, but then if it's quite now, I create a scenario before the music. I create a scenario. I just create a topic. Okay, vote. You see, I created vote. You know, to relate to the vote thing, you know. I feel like I talk of stories, so the zimajidika around people, yeah. So my music is centered on the people. So I feel like there's a lot I can talk on people. So I can't say I would need a ghostwriter. Nah,
it's just
still have years.
Yeah,
I still got years before we man and the ghostwriter right now. Yeah.
All right, so there's. Wow, I'm still going to bring you back to the vote, the song.
Yeah, no problem.
And still talking about something quite different along the same lines. So politics,
Yeah.
you know, and we're seeing a lot of artists from. It started way back in the day with Akagu, Imba Mwina Nyimbo Zandali.
Yeah.
We're recently seeing very popular artists,
Yeah.
you know, switching sides of sorts. What do you think about artists getting themselves involved in politics?
I would say that's up to them.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I can say. That's up to them.
Would you get yourself involved in politics?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Okay.
really don't know.
There's a saying that there's a fat envelope in politics.
Yep.
Do you think that you would get attracted to
I
the
don't
envelope
know.
one day?
I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Bangwe Vanova seems to be very hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Hollywood of
Hollywood
Malawi.
city.
It's
Hollywood city.
talent exploding from Bangwe.
Yeah.
Where do you think all of this talent is coming from? And where has it been hiding all of this talent?
Yeah. That's a good question. I would say, as in a way back, yeah. I was into music one bit, you know, like we grew up together. And my guys on some minute to Umvege. I would say without Umvega, but my life, but no, but you know,
So
like
I saw a picture of you and Padamoti.
yeah, my guy.
You guys were like kids.
Yeah.
You're still
Yeah.
G's like that.
Yeah,
That's
we still
amazing.
we jizz, we good, you know?
Okay.
So I would say that was the time, yeah. Kubangwe, Geria Trimongo, Vega Dizzy, Go Kodo, Jan, yeah. We went into the music part, bueno. You know, my guys are way, but then we weren't feeling centered with it to go Ziviga Kubang, yeah. And it was really, really hard for artists to Kubangwe, which could happen. You know, it was really, really hard. I think right now it's a bit easier because, you know, and
It's almost like Matsegua.
yeah, I feel like that happened. And it has always been my player way back. I was like, God, let me open the way here. You know, I was like, God, let me open up the way. And I feel like it really happened. Right now, we want the center, yeah? And I would say, Gudi, I believe there is more to come from Bangui, yeah? Because many member in Gudi, you know, in the Tayambisabo Kubango Guja, pa Zonke now. So I feel like I know Gudi Kulama guys ambiro utawiyemba.
Yeah.
But then the exposure, it wasn't there. You know? Right now, we on a good terms, Gudi. My guys are being spotted out, my good management and stuff, running things, you know? You know, we good. I didn't see them. Tell me don't feel nobody they got caught because I don't say about Moses. I think my pictures already don't say gang don't say my card about Moses, you know. Did it wow she kapena mwina dili kupiri timapita kupiri tonse pamene pachawo makapemphera basi tonse yeah exactly kupita kupiri ukapemphera basi timva kupiri, you know, my pictures ena zilemba nyimbo chancha ndimakonda kulemba nyimbo kupiri ndimabva kupiri ndikalemba nyimbo basi kena kuti tonse titenganaso magays akafika tinyamulana chancha. We grew up together and we've been waiting for this moment. So
how does it feel seeing you guys? Ajina, you show with obviously Ajina Falamoti.
Yeah.
Do you show with Ajina Kinewa?
That's my guys. That's the team. That's the people we're talking about.
Right. So how do you feel seeing your guys? Yeah.
It's
the
really,
whole country knows you, man.
It's really nice because it's been everyone's dream. As in, I wanted that thing to happen. Yeah. So you living in the moment, Jody, you've been wanting. So I feel like, don't say, not I feel like, but then don't say, we're good. Just hoping Kuri, you know, mixes into the mind and then I got my cow. How we are Kurira Zina Zagazambiri. Yeah, but then we're good.
Okay, so having opened the door for Bangwe, you seem to still be coming up. There's still more talent coming up.
Yeah. There's more talent in there. More talent in there.
Do you plan on also helping, like throwing in another ladder to keep on having the talent come up from Bangwe? You move Telaba.
I feel like Ash, I'm gonna know what Asaosh. Studio go always said, the Mount Studio. Kuli manyimbo za mbili za mafane. Ori mwira mfela kudaya mafano yurango nyimbo irango bebeka bwino. Ije maba malawi pano, you know, like talent iligo kwa mbili. Cause the only problem is the financial thing, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, the capital thing, to get everything running around. Because you have to shoot a music video.
Yeah.
You can't just release audio expecting it will have a huge impact, engagement to the country. You need a video. So my videos are just getting costly a lot than Gina Giri. So I think
expensive, man.
yeah, it's really, really expensive. Yeah, and I feel like if in quite also, yes, yeah.
Oh, you will.
Hey, you know, like Zima episodes are one drama Zambiri. Like,
okay.
Yeah, you know, like I would say I'll take you back. I'll just take you to
right
vote.
now. Roughly, how much do you think it's?
I spend on a video. You figure, you know, 800. 800. Yeah.
Let's just say meter.
800. Yeah,
because
just
of
say
extra cost.
Yeah, extra cost. You know.
Yeah.
Budget is budget 7 hands or 6 hands.
Okay.
You get good. I wish you got about 5
money that you
my guys are baba also my poops. You know, this is my cow doesn't Zuglo Waro in Tabala. John. But then we good because you have an output. The outside good our plan, John. The time that I was shooting Kamo's video.
Okay.
Yeah, that President song.
Yeah.
I wanted Kuri Makale Magali Moro, Ataru, red carpet, convoy,
Yeah.
and wearing my guys in this Makamila, Chan.
Media or something.
Yeah, something like that. I had huge pride. But then Bajirianga. See Magwani lado, I only had cars 50,000, you know.
For all of that.
Yeah, all of that. I had you see Magwani, so I had my guys when the Taniza when they bigger. Chindri just it didn't go even there. Go did kabeze magali moreja. Sisi magwani. So it's like my guy. Tentengo kalava mpando batebulu. Muimbire bamene mu nyimbo ziti. My plan anu akulu. You know, so my plans that you have my huge plans. Komono drama episode silly bobo. So wanelisa ubanga ziti. Just and I had to force myself kuwonjezera dollar when I was shooting video avoid. You know, as just trying to get the lolly. Chirole chicha. And have you seen Kurimun Lolum Jumla and Bidi? Yeah. So I told me in village we had to take him Kubang from Bangwe.
Okay.
Guys did you know? Like
is that what happened?
Yeah, that what happened. Musi winawage musi nguludi.
Okay.
Nguludu do saso. Musi winawage. It was way too far. Then my guys are where and you know
and
those people they have to you know like timing and to control the old people, and we had to buy paint. My guys are not paint, and we had to can in from your materials into you get yo, it was a lot, you know. As my muzena guys just so there, my guy. And you had people, my models coming in, and you had people like Antenna and Agudari, you know, they have come for your video, they'll get nothing in return, but then at least transport way back. That my guy used this one, so you had, you know, yeah. So you might kind of that's the bad part of it, not the bad part of it, but then that's a challenge.
The challenge,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
All right, we're gonna take a short break, and we'll be back after that. We'll talk about awards, of course, coming in on his side because he is an award-winning artist. So we'll definitely talk about that once we're back from this break. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.